Welcome to Edu Aspirants, a YouTube channel for competitive exams in the series of videos on India, that is Bharat General Knowledge General Studies. We are on the second of the three videos from chapter 5, that is on culture. Indira Gandhi National Center for Arts, IGNCA, New Delhi, is a national level academic research center for the study of all the arts, classical and folk, written and oral, ancient as well as modern. It has a rich collection of resources in archaeology, anthropology, history, philosophy, language and literature, arts and crafts of India, South Asia, Southeast Asia and the West Asia. Center for Cultural Resources and Training, the CCRT, was founded in 1979 in New Delhi to revitalize the education system and creating an understanding and awareness among the students about the diversity of the regional cultures of India, as also integrating this knowledge with education. It has regional centers at Udaipur, Hyderabad and Guwahati. Zonal Cultural Centers, these ZCCs, aim to arouse awareness of the local culture and to show how these merge with zonal identities and eventually into the rich diversity of India's composite culture. These centers have already established themselves as premier agencies in the field of promotion, preservation and dissemination of culture in the entire country. They promote performing arts by significant contribution in literary and visual arts. The 7 zonal centers were established under this scheme during 1985-86 at Patiala, Kolkata, Thanjavur, Udaipur, Prayagraj, Dimapur and Nagpur. Ek Bharat, Shresth Bharat was announced in 2015 on the occasion of the 140th birth anniversary of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, the first Home Minister of India, who made Ek Bharat possible. It is now on us to make our Ek Bharat as Shresth Bharat. The objectives of Ek Bharat Shresth Bharat initiative are to celebrate the unity in diversity of our nation and to maintain and strengthen the fabric of traditionally existing emotional bonds between the people of our country, to promote the spirit of national integration through a deep and structured engagement between all states and union territories through a year-long planned engagement between states, to showcase the rich heritage and culture, customs and traditions of either state, for enabling people to understand and appreciate the diversity that is India, thus fostering a sense of common identity, and to establish long-term engagements, also to create an environment which promotes learning between states by sharing best practices and experiences. Cultural heritage of the Himalayas. The aim of Buddhist Tibetan institutions is to help preserve, promote and propagate the Buddhist Tibetan Himalayan cultural heritage of the country. Development of Buddhist Tibetan organization, provisions, financial assistance to the voluntary Buddhist Tibetan organizations, including monasteries engaged in the propagation and scientific development of Buddhist Tibet culture and tradition and research in related fields. The Central Institute of Buddhist Studies, Leh in the Ladakh Union Territory, formerly known as School of Buddhist Philosophy, was established at the behest of late Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru in 1959. The institute has obtained the status of deemed university in January 2016. Nava Nalanda Mahavihara NNM was established in 1951 in Nalanda, Bihar by the government of Bihar. The NNM is an institution of postgraduate studies and research in Pali and Buddhism. It was accorded deemed university status in 2006. The Central University of Tibetan Studies Sarnath, Varanasi was established in 1967 with a view to educating the youth of Tibet and Indian students of Himalayan border areas. The institute also was declared as a deemed university in 1988. The Central Institute of Himalayan Culture Studies undertakes undergraduate, postgraduate and doctoral programs in Buddhist and Himalayan studies and may also establish and maintain feeder schools. Regular grants are also provided to 6 granting bodies, that is, Library of Tibetan Works and Archives, Dharamshala, Himachal, Tibet House, New Delhi, Center for Buddhist Cultural Studies, Tawang Monastery, Arunachal Pradesh, Namgyal Institute of Tibetology, Sikkim, and the International Buddhist Confederation, the GRL Monastic School in Bomdila, also in Arunachal Pradesh. The Archaeological Survey of India, ASI, established in 1861, functions as an attached office of the Ministry of Culture. Its major activities are survey of archaeological remains and excavations, maintenance and conservation of centrally protected monuments, sites and remains, chemical preservation of monuments and antiquarian remains, architectural survey of monuments, development of epigraphical research and numismatic studies, setting up and reorganization of site museums, expeditions abroad, training in archaeology, and publication of technical reports and research works. The Archaeological Survey of India has 29 circles, 3 mini circles, and 5 regional directorates, through which it administers the work of preservation and conservation of monuments under its protection. The ASI has declared 3,686 monuments / sites to be of national importance in the country, which includes 21 properties that are inscribed on the World Heritage List by UNESCO, a UN body, 3 sites, Champaner Pavagadh Archaeological Park in Gujarat, Chhatrapati Shivaji Terminus Station, formerly Victoria Terminus in Mumbai, and the Brihadiswara Temple Complex, Gangai Konda Cholapuram, and the Aira Vateshwara Temple Complex, Darasuram, as an extension of the Brihadiswara Temple Complex in Thanjavur, now commonly called the Great Living Chola Temples, are on the World Heritage List of UNESCO since 2004. Nomination dossiers for the Victorian and Art Deco Ensemble of Mumbai have been sent to the World Heritage Center for inscription on the World Heritage List of UNESCO. The science branch of ASI, with its headquarters at Dehradun and field laboratories in different parts of the country, carries out chemical preservation of monuments, antiquities, manuscripts, paintings, etc. The horticulture branch of the ASI maintains gardens in about 287 centrally protected monuments sites located in different parts of the country. The branch provides periodic plants to be used in gardens by developing base nurseries at Delhi, Agra, Srirangapatnam and Bhubaneswar. The epigraphy branch of ASI at Mysore carries out research work in Sanskrit and Dravidian languages, while the one at Nagpur carries out research work in Arabic and Persian. As requested by the Ministry of External Affairs for taking up conservation work of monuments abroad, the Archaeological Survey of India has taken up conservation work of Ta Proham Temple in Cambodia, Wat Pho Temple in Laos, the People's Democratic Republic, Ananda Temple in Myanmar, and Mai Son monuments in Vietnam. This ends our second video in the series of videos on culture. Keep viewing and keep revising. The third and final video will be uploaded soon. Subscribe, like, share and press the bell icon for updates. Best of luck for your forthcoming competitive exams.